Tom.
Hello everybody, Tom Fox here, back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. In the last episode, we made it off of the military base on Telos, getting a shuttle and getting out of here, but only to have it shot down by some HK units who were, less than happy to see us breathing. In this episode, this is the only thing of importance on this mesa, it would seem like. It's also a door? Oh my god, the Polar Plateau interior. Are we gonna get him, or is somebody else coming? Oh, nope, other people came, all right. They're contemplating the Darth Maul-looking figure. Hello, oh, hello!
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Take my weapons and you die.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to no harm.
If they wish for a fight, I will give them one.
The loss of your weapons shall be a temporary thing only, and it is necessary. There is much to be gained here without violence.
I'll play along for now.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What the f-
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason, and now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
A long cutscene, and we still have more. Whoa, a Jedi Council room.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
I want my property, my slaves, and my ship returned. Think I want to see your face again, you're sadly mistaken.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Let's see. Council exiled me out of fear of Revan, of me, and what we represented. Refresh my memory, why did the Council... Refresh my memory, why did the Council cast me out?
Why? Because you turned your back on us. And the Order. You followed Revan to war against the Mandalorians. The very war that made Revan a Lord of the Sith, and ruined you.
I'm not here to debate the Jedi Council's decision.
Indeed. Very well. Your exile has given you some wisdom, at least. So then answer me. How did you find this place? And why have you returned after all this time?
I'm looking for my ship so I can leave Telos.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
The destruction of Paragus was an accident.
Ah, an accident. Something beyond your control. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
Yeah, I destroyed 2 worlds with 1 explosion. Yes, I destroyed 2 worlds with 1 explosion.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
Which is why we have a mission to find a new fuel source. Why is Telos so important?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
But the Sith attacked me on Paragus. The battle destroyed the colony.
The Sith? What do you mean?
You'll find out when their hand is at your throat. The Sith came for me on Paragus to kill me.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
I was the only Jedi they could find.
You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
They're stronger than you think. At least one Sith Lord stands with them, and they fight differently than the Sith from the Jedi Civil War.
Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
Your grasp of tactics is questionable.
We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
Where can I find my companions?
You shall find them north of here, in one of the old irrigation chambers. They have not been harmed. They are free to leave as well.
It better be. If you steal from me again, you'll regret it.
Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us.
Short-haired one's the one who stole the Ebon Hawk in the first place!
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
We had an affair.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber, and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Oh
Of
man, we
course,
did
mistress.
bang.
I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
I would like to explore this place, but that seems to be out of the question. You know, just gotta make sure that she actually enters her chambers. Her empty room with red lights for whatever reason. I am evil! Handmaiden sister, handmaiden
Why
sister.
have you approached me?
I'm looking for a fight.
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
I can use a good sparring match.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings.
I'm just being thrust into a battle with a Jedi.
Before we begin, are you familiar with Ichani traditions?
Is there anything to do with why you wanted me to disrobe?
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle. If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
We? I understand. Stay on the mat, no armor, no striking to kill.
The fight will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. If you do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
Enough talk. Let's fight!
Then let us begin.
So is this... Alright, well... Everybody was kung fu fighting! I better get some hits in! It doesn't help when this is a, When this is oh my god. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose this.
Will teach you.
You have fallen.
I wish to challenge you again.
Very well. It shall be the same as before.
If you're ready, so am I. Do I get healed? I do not get healed! Punch!
You have fallen.
Alright, well, I think this is gonna be. Let me heal up and I'll be ready to fight again.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight.
Well, dang. This doesn't seem to be a quest or anything. Still, it did teleport me here very quickly. I feel like if I had better strength and constitution, then I would have won. Unfortunately, because my strength is so low, that affects my to hit and my damage. Arcanian energy shield. I'm bad at fighting because I am a wizard. I chose the option to... Actually, I'm kind of curious, because my armor is gone, but I'm kind of wondering if all of it's gone. Just the armor! Interesting! Whichever one gave me the... There we go. This armor's pretty cool looking. Yeah, I feel like if I had better... Because my dexterity isn't bad, but this is just like sort of like a raw ability kind of thing. And, you know, letting the dice rolls land where they do. Just, you know, go ahead to everybody's rooms and just steal what they got. Can't call upon any force powers, huh? So if this is something I'm gonna do, it's probably something I'm gonna have to come back later for. Either way, there's a lot of places we could go around here. While I speed hobble. There they are!
Did you find what you came for?
Damn it, That depends. What was I supposed to find here?
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
She means harm, I may have to kill her. I wouldn't exactly call her charming.
Whatever her charm, or lack thereof, you must deal with it. Unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
The woman here is a Jedi, Atris, one of the council.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
Curious, indeed. Aren't the handmaiden students?
No. Her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive.
Did you try to use Jedi mind tricks on them?
Invade the mind of another? It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
I think Atten would have something to say about that. Let's talk about it on the way out of here.
Very well. Let us depart.
Wait, you were standing at the beginning of this! How can you just ignore Atten and be like, what happened to Atten?
He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
Alright then, let me free you.
I'm sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
Nothing to apologize for. You sure you're okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
A Jedi Academy, concealed on the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
This will be your new home if your wounds slow me down, understand? Are you well enough to travel? Keep silent, no telling who might be listening. Are you well enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
I'll deal with your failure later. Come with me, I could use the help.
Very well, General.
Alright. I do want him on board just because he's got really good skills. And I guess we'll go with Kreia. I still haven't found T3 yet. Damn it! No! Ew! Gross! Light side! Gross! I just want an influence with him. I just want... That's the price of asking if he's okay? Why? That's why I picked the mean options. Sith battle suit, another Gamorrean war axe. Those are always fun. Another handmaiden sister here. T3!
Is this your droid? He looks badly damaged. Dissected.
Your behavior core. They didn't memory wipe you, did they? Then fight next time someone tries to take the ship. Do. Charge it up, make it lethal. Wait, she downloaded what from you? Why would she want what's in your memory core? Which console did it get downloaded to? Quiet until we left this place. Alright, join us on the Ebon Hawk when you're ready to leave. Bye, T3. I am evil! Finally. Finally. Oh, there's the ship! Oh, ship, sweet ship. I love you, my ship. Like a brother, or possibly a child. Not even my ship. Someone else's. I just kind of woke up on it one day. I do want to explore a little bit more what's around here before leaving. Although I think I've done everything in this particular corner of this area. Skibop bop. Dibop doop. Doobop. Ah, doobop. Ah, there's more up here. The Jedi Council Room. Where the Jedi come. Hey, Atris! Door is cold to the touch. There seems to be no conventional means of opening it.
The construction of this door is like nothing I've seen on Telos, and it is not the same as the rest of the facility.
You got a little bit of a mechanized goiter there, buddy. Alright, well, I guess we're leaving then. Lost Jedi. Mech goiter. Mech goiter, go mech goiter. It's hard to tell what will gain influence with people and what will just be like, hey, you
You are the exile, the one Atris warned us about.
And what did Atris say? Atris is the one you should be worried about.
She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Oh?
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side.
What? I haven't completely fallen to the dark side yet.
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
That doesn't explain why I stopped fighting after the Mandalorian Wars. If that were the case, I would have fought in the Jedi Civil War.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with him because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Anything else?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Express feelings.
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think Atris's heart says?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
If I fought Atris, that might make the truth come out?
Perhaps. It may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
Ooh, but anger and fear lead to the dark side, so... I'd like to ask you something else.
You may ask.
You look different than the other women here.
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
So you have a different mother but the same father?
I do not wish to discuss it. If there is something else you wish to ask, you may do so.
Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Let me ask you something else. Why does Atris allow me to walk freely? I can kill you all easily.
I am aware of this. I do not doubt your combat prowess, as my half-sisters do. There are many who went to war against the Mandalorians, and few returned. You were one of them.
Half-sisters? I thought you looked different than the other women here. Alright, remember that if you seek to challenge me.
I will, Exile. In truth, I do wish to challenge you.
Did Atris put you up to this?
No. Atris has no bearing on this request. In fact, I think she would disapprove, quite strongly, if I were to ask. The Ichani believe you cannot truly know the heart of another unless you meet them in battle. I would very much like to know your nature. But now is not the time. Perhaps my sisters could challenge you, but not I. And not here.
Never mind, I'll be going now.
Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
It is a... I only know what it feels like, what its loss feels like.
Then tell me of its absence.
You'll know when you die, so unless you seek death, leave me be. Something you struggle to recall, yet forever forgotten. An echo forever traveling inside you until the end of your days. It's like feeling warmth on the skin, then being buried alive. Imagine waking up and finding all your senses blinded.
It is standing atop the summit of a great mountain, the winds tearing about you, then finding yourself buried alive, trapped, helpless, and alone. It is like having the energy of youth, then feeling the cloak of years fall upon you, and knowing you are weak, fragile, and a thing easily discarded. It is knowing what you want to say and never finding the words. It is a chorus replaced with silence, hearing teachings without meaning. It is like a beloved pupil to whom you have shared everything, sacrificed everything, and then having them turn from you and forget all you were.
I see. Thank you both. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
If you have any further questions, seek me out and ask them. Am evil! I'm bad! That was fun. We never get to talk to people like that. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. How do I get back to my ship? Hello? Ooh, 2 doors to the prison. Usually there's only 1. For presumably obvious reasons. Ah, there's a door over here! That's how I get to the ship. Thought I could run so fast. Oh my god, ship, sweet ship. This is the loading ramp to the Ebon Hawk. Once boarded, you'll be leaving the Telos Polar Academy for good? Wait, I'm never gonna be able to oh man. I can't just come back here? I still have the battle to, oh man. Well, you know what? I'll figure something out, and then next time on Star Wars: Ice Old Republic, I want to try to beat one of those handmaidens in hand-to-hand combat. So yeah, we're gonna give that a shot, and hopefully I don't screw it up too badly this time. See you all then. Later.